Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
Beloved by the night.
I'll kill you and the night!
I bid you welcome.
What's up, folks? How's it going? It's GMO1's here, and welcome to the new playthrough of Spooky Season as we tackle Soul Reaver. Released in 1999 by Crystal Dynamics. So, Silicon Knights didn't do this one. This one was done completely in-house. And it's a direct sequel to Blood Omen. Like a couple years after the fact. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this little artwork, this little mural. They're all just normal statues with their vampires. And you know what? Just had to get something. Okay, cool. Alright, well, without further ado, time to start the game and view the epic intro.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
All right. That has to clear my throat. And actually, hold up, let me turn the analog controls on. There we go. Perfect. Yep, so this game takes place a couple hundred years after the first. It takes place during the bad ending of the first game. Kain refused to sacrifice and let Nosgoth go to complete crap. And sooner or later he had vampire lieutenants.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
Alright, so we got warp points. Yep, so created Raziel and his brethren, and over some time after Kain would evolve and become more divine, as Raziel puts it, the others would get their abilities. Raziel being the first, above all else, getting the ability to fly, which Kain did not like. So Kain ripped the wings off and threw him in the Well of Souls to die.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Alright, so Raziel's still a vampire, but instead of blood, he absorbs the souls. Alright, do that to get the full strength. Yep, and this right here begins the greatest rivalry of all time between characters. Y'all thought Clown and Sephiroth was bad? Nope.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose.
I'll let him talk.
Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Alright, you thought Clown and Sephiroth were bad? No. Batman and Joker? Nope. Gutsy and Griffith from Berserk? Nada. Dracula and the Belmont clan? No. Kain and Raziel. The biggest beef. The beef to end all beefs. These two have it out for each other. Like, hardcore. Nah, I'm over exaggerating, but you get my point.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Sua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
And now we got the combat. Which is kind of clunky in this phase. Because right now all we have is our claws. And as you can see, the game's already better in the gameplay department because it's a 3D action game.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Alright, here's the puzzle element that we're going to be using a lot, which is transitioning between the realms.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Alrighty. Luckily this game is dirt easy, because there's no game over. If I take too much damage, I just go back to the spirit realm, and if I take too much damage in the spirit realm, I just respawn back at the Elder God's chamber.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Yeah, so we're perfectly fine. Oh, and the Elder God didn't mention it because I didn't try it in the spirit realm, but doors are also inaccessible. So while we're in the spirit realm, we can't do nothing but explore. But the spirit realm also has its advantages because items stand completely still as if frozen in time. So that will play a key factor later on.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
And a lot has changed.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting, Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
And here's a new mechanic. We gotta... Oh, damn!
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Give me that soul. Let me feed you, mother... Alright, now we can rumble. Oh, you gonna lick me? No, I got a special... No, hold on to him. Yes, that's my controller. Get your ass in that water. Oh, shit. Burn! Oh, I forgot. Let me absorb his soul. Oh, wait too long, it went away.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Alright, you hold both L2 and R2 to free look. There's nothing else in this arena that's accessible here, is it? Alright, cool. Because this game has a lot of hidden secrets. Alright, we're good. Anyway, how you guys doing today? I completely skipped the intro. Just to show you guys that badass beginning. Grab this torch. Yeah, which, fun fact, I'm gonna talk about that once I take out the enemies past this door.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Yep. So now back to the intro. So that intro song you heard and the music throughout this entire game is not done in-house by Crystal Dynamics or Adios. It was made by a composer from a band called Information Society. So the song you hear in the intro, it's called Ozar Miss Sandrum, or something along those lines. You can look it up on YouTube. So he made that song for the band before the album came out. And the guy happened to be a close friend to one of the developers making this game, so they played the song. They liked the song so much, they asked the guy to use it as the intro, and they also hired him as the composer to do the rest of the music for this game. Yeah, so this entire game, this is all Information Society's work. And another fun fact, I believe this game and onwards, if not all the games to begin with, all of them are written by Amy Hennon. If that name doesn't ring any bells, she's the writer for the Uncharted games. Now you can sneak up on vampires too. Oh, I didn't know I could kill him if I sneak up on him. Nice. Give me your soul. Alright, come in through this door. Alright, so any doors with that circle on it, these lead to teleporter rooms. And one giant flaw with this game, you have to be very, very, very careful, because there is no world map you can access. So you gotta be very keen on remembering the symbols of the teleporters and where they lead to. Otherwise, you will be lost. And it's not fun. Get your ass. Get your ass with this stick. Get your ass. I can't grab him. Got throw it at him? See if I can throw him onto the torch. Nope. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave him alone. Yeah, same with the first game. You don't need to fight if you don't want to.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Alright, now we're gonna go to Raziel's territory. Burn! Wait, why is Ozar playing? use different weapons in combat. Eat it. Give me your soul. Get your ass back. I love the music in this game.
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Kain, oh boy, he's got some explaining to do. Give me your soul, and you can burn. Yum. Alright, now we got the teleporter for Raziel's territory unlocked. And as I was saying, hopefully you guys are enjoying your day, afternoon or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. You having a bad day or not, grab some stuff and kick your feet up. Watch me as good old Raziel takes revenge against Kain for all he's done. Yeah, gotta break that. Ah! Oh, there's water right here. No. Throw him to the water. Drown him. Perfect. Then we can't go that way because there's water. Burn! Oh, dude. Ass! Back away. Feed. Oh, what the? What stairs was that? Ah, you son of a... Thank you. I get the staff, because at least I can replenish it. Well, not replenish it, but just grab it again. Yeah, I'm gonna be using that a lot till we get our spells. And right now we're just going through Raziel's territory to get to the area of the first boss. And seriously, it's not that long either. Or this game, I mean. Ah, you. Alright, can't interact with this yet. I need an ability. Nah, came that way. Yeah, like I said, if you don't know where you're going, you can get very, very lost. Alright, this is where I want to go. Oh, actually, hold up. Actually, I'm wrong. I've actually... That's the way I came from. Wait, what the hell? Wait, I came that way. Where in the blue blazes am I going? Oh, it has a switch here. Alright, music changed. Make sure I ain't missing any doors.
No! Please!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Alright, these are different than the ones we killed earlier. You're messing my ass up. I need to get away from them. Guys, the other ones we fought were big and burly and had like lance-like tongues, feeding on their victims. These guys are like more zombie-like. And now it's a human we just killed. So humans are still very much a thing in these lands.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Alright, so Micaiah created his breed of vampires from this area, the charnel house. In case y'all know what a charnel house is, it's basically an area where bodies be prepared for burial, mostly to be cremated just cremate it and make them ash, but fledglings now run this area. There, I got a free look so I can know where I'm going. There you go.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, buddy, you scared the living daylights out of me. I did not expect him to come out from the ground. Alright, that's where we came from before. I'm just gonna avoid all these douchebags. No need to really go on my way to kill them. Alright, there's a doorway to our left. Oh yeah, you can literally take advantage of the enemy's aggro and make them run into traps and stuff for you. Yep, so again, I know I probably say this in the first game, but the rules of vampires is kind of different in this universe. Because Kain and Raziel, even though they're vampires, they're not fledglings. They're not the lesser versions. They're more powerful adepts. So sunlight doesn't hurt them. Water does though, and that's still a problem. Alright, got the warp gate open for Micaiah's area. Really don't need to kill these guys, but I'm just gonna thin the herd out a little bit. Give me your soul. Yes. Alright, let me pop a save. Yes. Yeah, there's no save points. You just manually save whenever.